Hey coaches, Heather Cecilia here. Today I'm going to talk about running free challenge groups. So we're going to go over some tips that help you run successful groups. There are videos out there and trainings that talk about 21-day free challenges, 14-day, and 7-day challenges. Today I'm going to really focus on a 7-day challenge. My last challenge was 14 days. I felt that that was a little bit too long, and with coach trainings and running paid challenges, the 7 days is just perfect. And you will find that your challengers get a lot of great information and a lot of results out of that 7 days. So you really don't need to do a 14 or 21 day. And that just has to do with my experience, what I have found. So why would you run a 7-day free challenge? Well, the number one reason to running free challenges is to gain new people, to gain new traction. I think the key word in this is new. You want to be recruiting new people. And again, that is how what the free challenges do, is it does create new people for you. It protects your time. It's manageable. You are building excitement. You're building trust. Challengers get measurable goal. They reach measurable goals. There's no risk involved. It's free. And many of these challengers will eventually become challengers in your paid group. So it's a win-win situation. So let's talk about ways that you can launch a 7-day free challenge. One option is that you allow people to choose the challenge that they want to do. So majority win. So it can be an ab challenge, or a squat challenge, or a push-up challenge. So you would put it out there. Okay guys, I'm running a 7-day, free challenge, but I need your help. What would you guys like to work on most, or what's your trouble area? And then you can name those different things. People will comment on that, and then from there, it's your choice to decide which challenge group you want to do. The second option is to present the challenge already. So you decide, hey, it's a new year, so I'm going to do a challenge that focuses on possibly total body, and I'm going to title it New Year, New Me. So again, it wasn't something that you got from other people, their input, rather you're putting it out there. I've done a total body. My last 14-day challenge was a total body workout, and I did not give people a choice. I just said, hey, tone up with Heather, 14-day free total body workout. The other option, and this is something that I created with the PIO, is a peek or a sneak peek into the challenge group. So this is more specific to actually Beachbody products, where the other two options aren't. But I found that when a new program comes out, some people want to know, is this something that I'd be interested in? And obviously there are videos out there that you can send them, which they can get an idea if it's something that would work for them. But I thought that doing a sneak peek into the PIO group would give them a little bit more depth into what the program looks like, what my challenge group would have to offer, and so forth. So I did get a lot of hits on that sneak peek. I did it a little bit different than my free challenge workout. Again, that's a little bit more specific to Beachbody. If you're not wanting to do that, then I would stick with option 1 or 2 that I went over. That's really going to be your best bet. All right, so what do you include in your post when you are advertising or promoting the free challenge? So obviously you're going to promote you're going to talk about the workout that you're doing. So you're doing a squat challenge for the next 7 days. The only commitment that you have of them is that they show up. They're present in the group. You'll also want to let them know that if you're not friends with them on Facebook, to please send you a friend request. And I personally, once everybody starts, commenting that, yeah, I'm interested in it, I would go through and make sure that you check out each person individually, go to their page to make sure that they're legit. And then I would private message them your URL or your Facebook link. So for example, mine's facebook.com/HCecilia. Let's see. Okay, so where to post? So you can post on your like page if you have a like page. And what that does is like pages allow you to boost your post. So you're going to pay for it to be boosted, and more people will see it than your typical following. You can also do it on your personal page. If you don't have a like page, that's fine. I know there's been some discussion in the past about, and some changes with like pages. So some people are choosing not to do them. Other people are choosing to continue with the like pages because they've already had them. If you decide to do both, I would definitely wait a couple days in between. You will find, or I have found, that a lot of my friends that like my page, my Aspire to be Fit page, are also friends of mine. So I don't want to bombard them with boom, free challenge exactly in the same day. So I would only wait a couple days though, because you want to make sure that, once you put out there, okay, this is the challenge that we're doing, you're getting back to them within at least, 4 or 5 days and starting the group. All right, so next, when do you post? So if you listen to the national call for Your Best Year Yet, the speaker, which I can't remember her name right off the top of my head, but she had some awesome ideas on scheduling every single month when you should put out a free challenge, when you should promote your 30 or 60 day paid challenge. So in regards to the 7-day free challenge, you will promote that the last Monday of every month, and then you will start the challenge the first Monday of every month. So you promote it on the last, and then a week later, which will then become the first Monday of every month, you would actually start the group. That's just a suggestion, but I definitely recommend having it on your calendar so that you're not like, oh, I need to promote this, and then before you know it, it's been 7, 8, 9 days, and you're like, oh my God, I should have done that last week. So definitely have it penciled in on your calendar. Okay, so once they show interest in possibly joining your free group, so this is before you actually start the challenge, I would send them a private message welcoming them, that's a tricky word, to the challenge, and state that you're looking forward to having them in the group and helping them get results. So I really stress that you privately message them. My sneak peek into PIO, I had a ton of people, and I was out of town, I was busy, and I thought, I'm just going to do a mass email or a mass Facebook message, and I got a few people to respond, and then when I started sending out personal ones, they responded back more than they did with the mass text. So I would definitely encourage you to send them each a private message. You can send them, this is something that you'll hear in Kelly Ryan's training. Next is sending them a Google Doc form with questions. So basically what you would do is you get these people that are interested, and then you send them a Google Doc form, and you ask them questions such as, what made you decide to participate in the challenge? What are you looking to get out of this group? What are your fitness goals? I have used Google Doc forms before. I know a lot of coaches in here do. Personally, I didn't do it for the PIO group. I think it's a great idea, but you don't have to. So if you decided not to do the Google Doc form, you could just ask them these questions in a private message. The nice thing about Google Docs is that you send it out to them, they fill out the form, and then it's put on an Excel sheet for you, and every single person that you sent it to, it's private, so you're the only one that sees it, but you see everybody on one sheet, which is pretty cool to track. Make sure that you're tracking all of your potential challengers in a notebook or on the computer. And then I recommend that you guys do a welcome video. So you welcome them to the group once you have them committed to your challenge, and that just makes it a little bit more personal, and they get to know you. Okay, so once they're in the group, you are going to make sure you follow up with them midway through. So, for example, you'll private message them again, and you're going to say, hey, I hope you're enjoying the squat challenge so far. At the end of the challenge, you're going to message them privately, and you're going to review and talk about the goals that they presented to you at the beginning when they were interested in it. Once you find out what their goals are, then that's a really nice transition into possibly inviting them into a paid challenge. So depending on their goals and what they're looking for, you might say, you know, it sounds like maybe you should consider one of my fitness and nutrition support groups. And then from there, you can get into what that looks like. Or you might say you might benefit from one of my private fitness nutrition support groups. So how are you going to keep your challengers engaged? This is something that's super important. Right now, you're trying to build their trust. You're trying to get their buy-in. What would your paid challenge group look like? Like, what kind of motivation? What kind of accountability? Like, what will it look like? So you're going to run little challenges within the group. So example, and it's only 7 days, so you might run 1 or 2 little challenges. So, all right, guys, today we're going to do a challenge of a wall sit. So everybody post on your timeline your wall sit and tag me, or on your personal page and tag me in it. And then you might say, for those that participate will be entered in a drawing to win a little something. Keep it fun. You are going to provide them a meal plan, which Kelly Ryan has one that she has drawn up, and you guys are more than welcome to use that, make it your own, and that'll be in the next presentation that she does. What she talks about is giving them a grocery or shopping list a couple days before, and then only posting the actual meal the day before around noon. So that way you're not giving it all to them at once, because she has found that if you do that, then they have a tendency to leave their group. Like, oh, I got my meal plan, I'm out, and they don't participate. You're going to do motivational posts, motivational pictures, motivational quotes. Give shout outs to those that are participating daily in your group, and those that are actually interacting with others and encouraging others in the group. And those are the people that you're going to want to keep an eye on, because those are the people that end up being really good coaches down the line. Be you, be real, and do not strive for perfection. I would do, your welcome video, and don't do it 20 million times. Just be you. If you stumble over your words, that's okay. That shows them that you're a real person, just like them. What I did with my challenge, my 14-day challenge is, and I've seen it done both ways. I've seen people actually present like pictures of the exercises. So what does a squat look like? And then write like a detailed example of what you should be doing, proper technique and such. What I did was I actually videoed myself doing each workout. So I still wrote out what the workout looked like, and then I videoed myself. And they were about 1 to 2 minutes long, if that. And I did all 14 in the same day, so that it was easy for me to just wake up in the morning and post it, so that I wasn't like rushing out to my workout room going, oh my gosh, I need to do a video. So that's really important. Again, I found that showing them the moves was very helpful. Again, they got to see I'm a real person. I mess up sometimes, or I can't hold a pose or whatever. And they get to see my personality. Okay, so let's see what else. So a couple little last minute tidbits. I would definitely run your videos through YouTube. I made the mistake of saving them on my phone and posting them from there, and then lost my phone. I didn't have them saved to my computer, and now they're gone. So I have a nice template of what my 14-day challenge looked like, but no videos. So I'm gonna have to go back, redo the videos, and plug them in there if I ever want to use this challenge, my total body workout challenge, again. And speaking of that, you do not want to do the same free workout challenges back to back. But say I want to do another total body workout 6 months from now, I can use some of the same information. I would create documents for each workout that you are doing. So I literally have day 1, this is my workout. Day 2, this is my workout. What I did was I had a Word doc, and I would cut and paste and put it into Facebook. So I never saved anything to my files section. So now it's not in there. It's not in there for people to go back and look at. They'd have to scroll through my scroll through the news feed. So I'd recommend drawing it out on a Word doc, but then going into your files section in your group and adding a file, and then you add all your files, and then all you have to do is go into your Facebook, cut and paste out of your file section into your actual page, and it's so much easier. So that's a little something that I didn't do, and I've learned from that mistake. Remember, we all love failure, right? If you read The Compound Effect or went to Summit, you understand what that means. Let's see. I would also create a file for each of your free challenges that you do from here on out on your desktop. So you have a folder that says, 14 or 7-day free total body workout challenge, and it's there. You've got all your information in it so that if you ever want to use it again, you can. Also, when you do your groups, they save on your Facebook page, so you can always resort back to those. One thing that's really extremely important is that you be respectful to other coaches. So when I did my sneak peek into PiYo, I had a lot of people comment on my posts that already had coaches or that were at least affiliated with coaches. So what I did is I would look at their picture, I would see, oh, they're friends with Aaron, or oh, they're friends with, Kristen. And I would know that in the back of my mind, because we're here to help everybody. I'm not going to deny someone into a free challenge. However, we are not here to take other people from coaches. So please be respectful of your coaches and know that, and let them know, hey, when it gets down to it and they say, oh, I really want to buy PiYo, you can say, all right, awesome. Well, make sure you reach out to your coach Aaron, or make sure you reach out to your coach Kristen. We are not, again, here to take other people's challengers. So please be respectful. And also, please remember that this information should be used as a guideline. You do not have to use this specifically. Actually, we encourage you not to do that. We'd like you to make it your own, okay? Kelly has a lot of really great information that she has shared. I'm going to actually post my 14-day total body workout challenge. Again, I would condense that to 7 for future challenges. I will be adding in my videos later. Right now, there's not videos because I lost them. I didn't do what I suggested earlier. And then just know that what works for one person may not work for another. So we're all unique in our own special way. So we encourage you to be creative and add your own personal spin to what's been provided for you guys. I hope you found that information to be helpful, and if you have any questions, please feel free to comment under this post or this thread, and I'll be more than happy to get back to you guys. And that wraps up the tips for running a successful free challenge.